Hi everyone, and welcome back to another video on Shruti Vashisht. So in this video it should be quite interesting because I'm going to be speaking about how to get somebody to agree with you, and this is not using these tactics or anything. It's this channel is about manifestation, so I'm going to be speaking about it from that angle. What can you do at an energetic level, at an inner level, to influence that reality, to create that reality in a really powerful way? So if you'd like to hear that, then please stay tuned and keep watching this video, and don't forget to subscribe to this channel because I make videos like this all the time. I make them at least 5 times a week, at least that's what I've been doing so far. And below this video you'll find a couple of links. There's a link to work personally with me. There's another link to a course that I've created which is called Manifest Soulmate Relationships. It's really a beautiful course, a very in-depth course with lots of practical exercises to really manifest that soulmate vibration in the body and to experience it in your inner and outer reality, and really just in all of your relationships. And it applies to you whether no matter what how you identify, and it also applies to your whatever relationship status you might have. So whether you already have a partner and you would like to turn that dynamic into a soulmate dynamic, or whether you want a relationship, you want to be in a new relationship. So check out those links below this video. There's even a link to a free mini course also on manifesting soulmate love. Okay, so how is it that you can manifest somebody to agree with you, especially somebody who really does not agree with you? Let's say I'm going to take the example of somebody at your workplace, like a colleague or something, somebody you cannot avoid. You have to sort of see them every day. But at the same time, they're always giving you trouble, or let's say they have this more negative energy, in your perception anyway, that they have this more negative energy, and they're always sort of operating from that and they don't seem to be very cooperative. So at an energetic level, there's a lot that you can do, even if somebody's not listening to you through words and stuff. And especially when we have formed an opinion about somebody and it's very cemented, you have seen them do this over and over again, then in your imagination and what you feel about them, it'll be a very strong feeling, or it's like this, you kind of expect them to behave a certain way. And then of course they do behave that way because, whatever we are feeling, we create that. So whatever it is that is in here that we're feeling about a thing, that is what manifests in our outer reality. And this includes other people as well. Other people do have their own free will, yes, but how you experience them, how they show up with you, what dynamic takes place, you have a say in that. And you influence that, and you get to actually fully create how you want to experience another person, even while they have their free will. So we're going to delve a little bit into that today, and most importantly, I'm just going to tell you how you can get them to agree with you, essentially. So the first step is to see the love in this person. So whoever this person is, if there is a person like this in your life right now, you want them to agree with you. They disagree with you a lot, or let's say it's just someone you're even on good terms with, but you just want them to agree with you a little bit more. You want it to be more harmonious, even more, that feeling of togetherness and harmony. You can perhaps use the same these same techniques. So what you do is you open your heart when you approach this person, and even before you approach this person, when you can do this exercise where you see them in front of you, you feel them in front of you, and you feel your heart open up to them, and you feel into what is it that they did that made me uncomfortable, or that made me feel this more negative energy. And then I want you to find something about this person that you do actually truly appreciate or you respect, something that you like, even if it's just a physical quality. But it's better if it's just a personality trait that you like, or something about this person that you do actually genuinely like. So find at least one thing. even if, let's say, they haven't exhibited anything nice so far, um, you can feel, feel it in the sense of, like how I would do it is, I would feel that if they see somebody who is truly in need of help, I think they will help them. If, let's say, if somebody's in trouble, their own friend or their mother, I think at least, they will show up for that. Yeah. I can feel this about them. This feels right in my heart. And then I start feeling that. So everything that anybody does in this lifetime, in life, whatever that we do, think about yourself, for example. Anything that you have done where you weren't acting within grace, at that moment you just wanted to be loved in one form or another. You wanted to be respected by the other person, or you wanted to be seen for your own emotions, and what you had to go through. You didn't get what you want and you were frustrated with life a little bit, so you acted out. So at all moments, what it is that you were desiring was love, was validation, was just to be seen, was just to be heard, just to be received, even if the other person didn't say anything. So at all moments, that's all that a human really wants. No matter what they're doing, even if it's something evil that they're doing, they're just trying to actually grasp for love. They think that they can't have it for some reason. So their love exists behind everything, and you can change the dynamic that you have with this other person, because it's created like this energy dynamic between the two of you. And I'm not saying that, let's say they are a very negative person, they're not really choosing love in their life. That happens. But if you have to be in the same environment as them, and it's much better for you to find a way for there to be more harmony, because you have to see them every day or whatever, then it might be beneficial for you to address it at an energetic level where you can create more harmony. No matter who started it, no matter whose fault it is, doesn't matter. But there is love playing out behind all of that, behind what you were doing, behind what they were doing. And so when you change your perception of them in your body, not in your head, what you know of them, but what you know here as the feeling, through something lovable about them, something that or even if you can't come to love, you come to like, or something you can tolerate, even. And from there, like when you fully embrace that, you move into it and you really allow that feeling to expand in your body, that yes, this person would, they're not gonna let their mom die or something. They will show up for their mom. As horrible as they behave at work, it's fine, but at least like they know love. So I see the love in them. So something like this, you keep playing with it, you feel it growing in your body, and it changes the dynamic. And you might think that, what is this doing in my outer reality? But don't we get vibes from people? So when you walk into a room and you get a vibe from someone, or a relationship, not even just a new person that you get a certain vibe from them, but a person that a colleague or someone, maybe they greet you every morning when they miss you at work, but it seems fake, or something about them seems a little bit weird. And it's the same with people that you like them for a certain reason. Maybe you haven't even gotten to know them yet, you just see them at work, and they just wish you, and there's something about them that is open. So we feel that energy with other people. We feel what they are putting out to us, and sometimes people are not deliberately putting it forth onto us, something negative. Like they're thinking bad thoughts about me, talking about me behind my back. It's not always that. It's just that sometimes people are just in a lower energy, and they have a lot of these negative thoughts and feelings that are happening, and they don't feel like they're in control of life or whatever. So generally what they exude in life will be like that. And so some people will pick up on it a little bit more, especially if you're open energetically. So the point I'm trying to get at is that we are always feeling each other at an energetic level. So when you shift something, your concept of them, and you see the love that they are, because every human is love, love expressing itself, even if it's in a more complicated way, or in not that pure a way, but ultimately it's just love everybody is just trying to get love. They're trying to know themselves as love, because they are love. So when you can see that even a little bit through these techniques, and once you do, let's say your body fully then comes on board and believes, yes, this person will show up for their mother, they're all right, then you can perhaps find another belief that you do believe about them, which will then accentuate it even more. So you can work like that, and then you will see the next time that you meet them, it might not be immediately that it shows itself to you, but you'll feel the difference in the dynamic. And another second thing that you can do, one is I've already explained to you, that you change the concept that you have about them, the feeling that you have about them here, you address it here. And number two is that you can do an exercise where you see them, you feel them doing what it is that you want. Like agreeing with you in what way. Like if there's a certain project you're passionate about and they're on board, but they're not, like let's say they're not showing up on time, or they're not doing their work fully, you have to pick up the pieces or whatever it might be, you feel them doing it. It's like, you can imagine like a scenario even, but it's not just in your head, you have to feel it in your body. That's what's most important. And it doesn't even have to take long, just take a few minutes to do this, and I would feel that person, that they're here with me, or in whatever situation, like let's say I'm at work and I meet them there, and I'm like, hi, and I open my heart and I genuinely say hi, almost like I'm only saying hi, but it's like, I'm happy to see you. That's the feeling that I'm putting out there. And you can even do this when you actually do meet them physically. They will feel that too. And you see them, you feel them doing what it is that you want. So you see like a small shift perhaps, that yes, you request them very kindly, that hey, so yesterday you took off just a little bit early, and then I sort of had to pick up the pieces and we weren't able to complete it. So what do you think? I had to do this, and what do you think? Is there any way that you could help out? And then you put it on them, and this is all you're feeling it, you're not physically saying it to them, and you see them through that kindness that in them now, that they are also loved, they look after their mom or whatever, that they can feel unconditional love for you too, if they can feel it for their mom. So you feel them saying something, like, yeah, okay, I can do that. Or something small that they can actually do. So you begin like that, and then you're grateful, you're thankful, and you say thank you so much, that'll help out. Even if it's something that they're supposed to do, like they're a colleague and it's professional for them to just do their work properly. But when you create this dynamic inwardly, and you do it, and it doesn't again have to take long, just do it for a few minutes, a few times a week, and you will see the relationship change in the outer. It will surprise you. You will see how they are much more friendly towards you, even if they are not friendly towards other people. You will see how they agree with you more. And so this is how you begin. Again, you can make it small like this, you can make it big by bringing in more things, and then when in the outer world, when they are reflecting to you through a small action, something that has changed about them, where they are more agreeable, even if it's something very tiny, it gives you confidence. Yes, my manifestation worked. And then that brings in that energy more, and then it's easier, like it gathers momentum, and then you can bring in another thing that is a little bit larger, something else, how they are on board even more. So I hope that this video helped you. This is not, finally I'll just say, it's not about trying to influence the will of other people. You're just creating an open space. You're creating a space of love, and since everybody is love, at an energetic, at a deeper level, they feel it from you. And even when they are hurt, like, don't we all do this when we're really hurt? Even when people are showing, like if people are just coming to us, we're looking for ways to find faults in them and not agree with them, because we're not feeling comfortable inside our own body. But when somebody really opens up and shows that unconditional love and patience and whatever, and does it for a while, it's much easier for that person to really move into that, because ultimately that's what they desired, right? That's what they wanted. So when they're feeling that from you energetically, it's very seductive for them to actually get on board and do agree with you, and their whole energetic is likely to change in that way. So try this out, let me know if it worked for you. You have to try it for a while, and see the changes. If you see changes happening in your external reality, which I'm sure you will, comment and let me know. Okay, so that's it from me. Thank you so much for joining me in this video. Don't forget to subscribe, give it a thumbs up if you got some wisdom today, and I will see you in the next video.